I had given up on love long before she found me. In Lagos, life has a way of teaching you harsh lessons. The city never slows down. From the moment the sun rises, Danfo buses are already honking. Street vendors are shouting, and everyone is chasing survival. Love in that kind of environment often feels like a luxury reserved for people who have more time, more money, more everything. But when I was younger, I believed in it. I believed in holding someone's hand through the struggle, in building together, in choosing each other, even when life wasn't perfect. My first love came during university days. She was bright, full of dreams, and for a while, we were inseparable. But when things got hard, when money was tight, when I couldn't give her the comfort she wanted, she left. She told me she needed security, and I wasn't ready. That was the first crack in my belief. After NYSC, I tried again. By then, I had matured, learned responsibility. I thought I had finally found someone I could spend forever with. I planned, I saved, I sacrificed, but in the end, she chose someone else, a man who was already established. That heartbreak was worse than the first. It didn't just hurt, it humiliated me. It made me believe I wasn't enough. There were others after that, short-lived connections that ended before they even began. Each time, it was the same story. I wasn't what they wanted. I didn't have enough. I couldn't give enough. So I stopped trying. I poured myself into work instead. Every morning, I joined the river of tired faces, crammed into buses, weaving through traffic that moved slower than a snail. I enjoyed the noise, the sweat, the endless hustle of Lagos. In the evenings, I returned to a small apartment, switched on the generator when NEPA failed, and scrolled through my phone to forget the emptiness. That was my life. Work, traffic, noise, sleep. No room for love, no room for hope. Until one night, the house was dark except for the glow of my phone screen. I was restless, tired, but unable to sleep. So I wandered into YouTube, looking for something to fill the silence. That was when I found her channel. She wasn't famous, no flashy intros, no expensive equipment, just her sitting in front of a camera, speaking with a voice that felt alive. She laughed at her own mistakes. She told stories about her day. She encouraged her viewers like she was speaking to each one directly. And that night, it felt like she was speaking to me. I don't know how many videos I watched, one after another. Her presence filled the quiet of my room. For the first time in years, I felt my chest loosen, my mind rest. It was as if her laughter pushed back the heaviness I carried. That night became the first of many. Soon her channel was my refuge. After long days navigating Lagos traffic, after meetings that drained me, after walking through streets filled with chaos, I came home to her voice. She didn't know me, but she was helping me heal. At first, I stayed silent, just a viewer in the background. But one evening, with courage I didn't know I still had, I left a comment. Your videos make Lagos nights feel less heavy. Thank you for sharing your light. I expected nothing. But by the next morning, I saw her reply. A heart, and then words that changed everything.
This means more than you know.
It was a small thing, yet it touched something inside me that had been buried. From there, I started commenting more. She began to recognize my name. We exchanged small jokes, little words lost in the sea of subscribers, but meaningful to me. Eventually, those comments led to messages. Messages led to conversations, and conversations became something deeper. She shared her fears, her struggles, her dreams. I told her about my past, the failures, the times I thought love had ended for me. She didn't laugh. She didn't walk away. She listened. Through her, I learned that my scars didn't make me unworthy. They made me human. Months passed, and finally, we decided to meet. It was a quiet Saturday. We chose a small cafe, Not too far, not too crowded. I remember walking in, nervous, my heart racing faster than the downfall drivers on 3rd Mainland Bridge. And then I saw her, sitting there, smiling. The same smile I had watched through countless videos, but warmer, brighter, more real. When she hugged me, I knew this wasn't just a YouTube connection anymore. This was love, unexpected, patient, alive. Looking back now, I realized that life has its way of surprising us. I had given up on love, convinced it wasn't meant for me. But love found me in the most unlikely place. A glowing screen, a simple channel, a young woman who unknowingly stitched my broken pieces back together. So whenever people ask me,
how did you find love again?
I smile, because my answer always makes them pause. On YouTube, I tell them, that's where my story began. That's where I found my YouTube love.